Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back. Did you check out the last video? I hope you enjoyed it. The good news is today, we've got 5 scary ghost videos that'll increase your heart rate. Stay tuned to the end of the video. And if you don't want to miss any of our videos, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time we post a new video. Let's get started. Number 5. A while ago, there were extremely frightening videos of ghost hunter Ilman Bono Paranormal, who captured alleged supernatural evidence at an abandoned car parts factory in the city of Ostrava in the Czech Republic. Over 60 years ago, the factory was forced to shut down after a devastating incident, but a few months have passed, and the explorer is finally ready to return to the creepy old building. And let's just say things get pretty weird. Almost immediately after Bono enters the factory, strange things start to happen.
Anything changed in here? No. I probably stepped in a spider web that freaked the shit out of me. Yeah, I stepped in this. Ooh, okay. That was the scariest thing. Or it maybe wasn't.
He gets a little freaked out when he accidentally walks through a spider web. Then he hears a loud bang coming from somewhere in the building and goes to investigate.
No way.
The explorer sees something out of the corner of his eye, and as he turns, an unexplained cloud of smoke can be seen floating through the air. Bono has no idea what he's just witnessed, but he continues to explore, and what happens next is truly bizarre.
I didn't upload for like 5-6 months, and you like really get that video to 1K, even though I didn't upload for half a year. So thank you. And so yeah, I now want to go in the room with the chair, probably because I want to communicate with them, and I think that room is good for communication. Plus I have my camera on there. Hello?
Bono was talking to his viewers and wasn't paying attention when in the back of one of the rooms, something seems to quickly dart and take cover. He walks away, but quickly turns back when a loud sound can be heard from the room. He decides to set up 2 static GoPro cameras and begins to ask questions to the spirits that might be haunting the factory. And that is when the unexplained activity takes a terrifying turn.
Ukažte se, nebo udělejte něco, abych věděl, že tu jste. No. No. Where the did that come from? This door is closed. Oh. This thing. I don't know if you can see it. Another cup.
First, a glass seems to be thrown at a wall near Bono. Then a cup is flung across the room. Now the explorer is starting to freak out from the aggressive paranormal activity, but he holds it together and continues his investigation. He heads to another room inside the abandoned factory and sets up another static GoPro camera. Again, he hears a strange noise coming from somewhere nearby.
So, we're in this room. just so it's almost stand there, just so it's pointing. Hello? Yeah, block this so it won't fall. I'm scared of this. Hello? I heard sounds from here. I swear. Hello? No!
A heavy closet falls over completely on its own, and with that, Bono has finally had enough and decides to just get out of there. I can't blame him.
Number 4.
Paranormal investigator Jordan says that he believes a dark, angry spirit has attached itself to him after one of their investigations. Back during an investigation at a haunted church in Canada, Jordan and fellow investigator Johnny accidentally let go of a Ouija board planchette without saying goodbye, which anyone that knows anything about a Ouija board knows you are never supposed to do. Jordan says that with every paranormal investigation since, something seems to be surrounding him and even physically attacking him. Even more disturbing is that the entity seems to have followed him home. The investigator has experienced trouble sleeping continuously, waking up throughout the night, and says he feels drained of energy each day. One night, Jordan wakes up in what he believes to be a state of sleep paralysis, and he sees a woman with long dark hair watching him from his bedroom door. The woman disappears, but since then, Jordan says he has seen the woman many times from the corner of his eye. Disturbed by what's happening to him, he decides to spend a few nights in his parents' RV away from his home and family. He wants to confirm once and for all if a strange presence is truly attached only to him. He comes up empty on the first night. Not much happens, but the second night, Jordan begins to hear something very frightening.
I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but I've been hearing that all night. I can barely get to sleep.
A strange, unexplained static sound seems to resonate throughout the entire RV, and Jordan is unable to pinpoint exactly where the noise is coming from. It almost sounds like a voice is trying to break through the static. And the next night, things only get worse.
Who is that? Hello? Who are you? Why are you following me? Anybody in there?
After his terrifying experiences in the RV, Jordan returns home, but back in his house, his little dog Zeus seems to be very disturbed by something Jordan can't see. Jordan picks up his camera and begins to film.
What's wrong? Something there? What the f is it? What the f? Zeus, what's going on?
Little Zeus sees something and jumps back in fear. What happens next is downright chilling.
Hello? Why are you following me? Who are you? Who are you? This shit. I'm so done with this.
In the reflection of the window, Jordan sees someone or something staring back at him. From around the hallway corner, he quickly pans around, but there's nobody there. When he walks into the hallway, he hears a growl, and the bathroom door swings open, and a bath towel falls to the floor. This is when Jordan has had enough for a while, and decides to leave and stay over at the home of a friend and fellow investigator Johnny. What I think we can all learn here is if you're gonna play with a Ouija board, make sure you follow the rules.
Number 3.
Abuid lives alone in an apartment in Mexico City and claims that he suddenly began to experience terrifying paranormal activity at all hours. Objects would move on their own, doors slammed shut, and the sound of high heels and knocking were heard in the halls. Most horrifying of all, a strange female entity began to appear in mirrors around his house, and then the apparition even physically attacked him. In his last video posted to Facebook, he recorded a shocking encounter with the female spirit he calls Zaya, and then he just sort of disappeared for a while. Abuid has since returned and adopted a cute little puppy named Milo. It's not long before Milo starts to react nervously to something that Abuid can't see. One night, when Abuid is fast asleep in bed, a static camera records something very strange. Milo barks at something we can't see, and an ominous noise can be heard that seems to respond back to the little dog. It's almost as if Milo is trying to protect his owner from something. Over time, Milo seems to form an odd attachment to a large teddy bear that we've seen in Abuid's videos before. The teddy bear, named Googie, often seems to just move on its own.
Milo estuvo jugando mucho tiempo con Googie, pues parece ser que se divierte con él.
One day, after frantically searching for Googie, he can't seem to find the teddy bear anywhere. It's like it simply disappeared into thin air.
Googie ha desaparecido y no entiendo por qué. Incluso estoy viendo aquí en el espejo, hay como agua, como si saliera de él. Y toda esa agua se escurre y está directamente en el piso. Incluso de este lado también se puede ver cómo el agua está escurriendo, como de la silla. No sé, no lo entiendo muy bien cómo está aquí. Realmente no sé cómo explicar que Googie ha desaparecido. Ay, cabrón. Pues no sé ni qué chingados.
Did you see it? Even though Abuid shows an empty chair, Googie the teddy bear can be seen sitting in the chair in the mirror's reflection. Even stranger, water appears to be seeping right from the mirror itself. What? Eventually, the teddy bear Googie returns to its usual spot and all seems to be going well, until it wasn't. One night, Abuid hears a very loud noise coming from the same room. He once again takes out his phone and starts to record, and let's just say this did not go well.
Se escuchó un golpe muy fuerte en la recámara, precisamente por donde está Googie. La vez pasada, bueno, ya tiene un rato que coloqué este aparato encima de Googie para que no lo movieran del lugar y bueno, pues sí ha funcionado. Hasta el momento sí ha funcionado. Y esto que se ve como... No sé si se logra apreciar. Bueno, aquí se ve como agua, pero es más viscoso que eso. De hecho, creo que no es la primera vez que grabo esto. ¡Ta madre!
In an absolutely bizarre twist, what looks like a terrifying clone of himself charges toward Abuid, scaring him so much that he stumbles to the ground. When he gets back up, there's nothing there. Also, a strange symbol that wasn't there before now appears in the mirror. When Abuid checks out the living room, something dark seems to be standing there with him, only visible in the reflection of the living room mirror. After this horrifying experience, Abuid takes his dog Milo on a long trip just to get away for a while. I can't say that I blame him.
Number 2.
Popular urban explorer Chris Hill from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill is back exploring another creepy abandoned location in his home state of Ohio. This time, he travels to the Molly Stark Sanatorium, a beautiful, sprawling hospital built in the 1920s for patients suffering from tuberculosis. Many of the hospital's patients did not survive their stay and passed away from their terrible illness inside these hospital walls. In 1995, the sanatorium was closed for good and the structure was left abandoned. The hospital is said to be haunted by the ghosts of past patients, along with the spooky stories and legends. Chris Hill is intent on exploring the historic building and makes his way inside. Chris soon begins to feel like he might not be alone inside the old building. Chris quickly turns off his light as he believes he hears somebody nearby, but he dismisses the sound as potentially just his imagination and continues exploring. Deep in the basement of the sanatorium, he finds a winding concrete tunnel system, and again, our urban explorer hears something.
These tunnels are creepy as f. Okay, I heard something. I definitely heard something that time.
Chris is exploring all alone when he hears the last thing that you want to hear when you're down in the dark tunnels beneath an allegedly haunted sanatorium: footsteps in the dark. Now a bit freaked out, he nevertheless decides to continue through the tunnel, and this is when things take a terrifying turn.
What the f is that? Yo, do you see that? Yo. That is crazy. There's somebody down here. There's somebody down here. I swear I saw somebody. What the It's a dead end. Oh my God. What? What the f? What?
When the footage is brightened, we can see that something seems to be coming towards Chris, but then suddenly disappears. But most horrifying of all, Chris discovers that the tunnel is a dead end, and whoever or whatever he saw had no place to go. The explorer is now freaked out and has had enough of the spooky sanatorium, but when he tries to find his way back out of the tunnels, this happens.
What the f? Y'all will not believe this. My f***ing light died. Nah, this is some bullshit. I'm using a f***ing cell phone light. Oh, my f***. What the What the? How is it not working?
As Chris is frantically searching for an exit from the dark tunnels, Chris's camera light dies at the worst possible time. This, despite the camera's battery being fully charged. So with only the dim light from his cell phone to guide him, he finally manages to find his way out.
Number 1.
Headlining our list is a video coming from the YouTube channel Bono Paranormal, which this time, instead of seeing a well-known abandoned factory, he went to an old haunted house in a remote area, and he manages to record something interesting right out of the gate.
I managed to find it because it's really in the middle of nowhere, but it really looks scary. It's completely abandoned, as you can see, the windows and everything. Okay, let's see. Hello? I don't know if I heard something. And it's completely dark in here. There's a lot of wood, some storage of wood.
When he goes inside, in the room in front of him, we see something strange. A black figure that moves very fast, leans, and hides for a second. And what he manages to record after that is really chilling.
Jestli ano, dejte mi nějaké znamení. Okay. Well, I'm gonna cut this here. I'm gonna look for some interesting things that I can find in this cottage, and then I'm gonna end the video there.
When he's in one of the rooms, we see something terrifying. A shadowy figure that leans between the two wardrobes. What do you think about it? Are we seeing a real ghost in a real haunted building? Or is it all easily explainable? The final decision is yours. And that is gonna wrap it up for today, you guys. I hope you liked the video. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do so. And while you're at it, hit the notification bell. This has been The Haunter, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep it creepy.